Take one.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm so glad to see you. At your house, what do you hear your mom and dad saying most often?
Get off the couch. Come over and do the dishwasher. Oh, go clean your room. Oh, hurry up, hurry up. And you need to do your laundry. I'm not warning you again. Be quiet.
Why?
Because we're really loud. Who took this? Who ate that? Why'd you do this? Why'd you do that?
You're being distracting.
Yeah.
Like, I need you to turn it down.
Clean your room, do your chores. My dad says no. That's like all I hear.
Okay. And
My
what's your
mom says like, hurry up. What have you done productive today?
To unload the dishwasher, to clean the table, to wash the dishes.
Remember to bring your lacrosse stuff to lacrosse practice.
Clean up your desk.
How did you not find that? I was right there.
What's the nicest thing somebody's ever said to you?
I'm funny, and my teacher says I have a good imagination. Someone said I have like a really nice personality,
Mm-hmm.
and that I can be really respectful.
Your smile's contagious.
One of my friends said, like, you're the best person in the world.
Really? How did that make you feel?
Like, somebody really cared about me.
Yeah.
My coach, I love him because
Yeah?
even if we don't win or don't have a good game, he'll be like, you guys did good,
Mm-hmm.
and he'll tell us what we did best and what we need to work on.
I like hearing good things about myself from someone else.
Yeah. Has anybody ever said anything that hurt your feelings?
You're so obnoxious.
Really?
All the time. I hear that maybe once a day. Those little comments stick with me all the time.
Someone at my school said I wasn't good at like a certain sport we were doing for PE. It made me feel kind of sad and that I should stop trying it.
This kid said I was a waste of life.
Oh, really?
It's just no one's a waste of life, in my opinion.
That's right. What's the very favorite thing your mom and dad have said to you?
That they're proud of me.
Yeah.
They said you're gonna do great things one day.
I love when my mom and dad like say I'm awesome and cool and like they love me.
I like to hear like good job, well done, congratulations, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think it's I love you.
Really?
I really like that.
My mom says I'm special sometimes,
Yeah.
and my dad says I'm a really hard worker.
Well, that must make you feel very valuable.
It does.
She says like I'm beautiful, smart, pretty, and stuff.
Yeah.
Makes me feel nice and makes me feel more confident and positive.
My mom always tells me that like I'm the most determined. So that's always stuck with me. Like if I have a project, I just remember like I'm the most determined one. Like, if I actually want to get this done, I can do it.
My dad tells me very frequently, and my mom tells me this a lot too. I'm glad you are my son.
Mm-hmm.
I just love that.
Have you noticed that one sentence, one phrase, one word can stay with you for years? Sometimes it's the negative words, negative sentence that people have said to you. You're not good enough. You are hopeless. You will never change. You cannot make it. You know what? This is what you can achieve in life. Because you don't know this and that, you don't do this and that, that's why you will be forever like this. Look at your brother. Look at your sister. They're very good in their studies and all, but you, and that stick with you 4 years. And you can still remember those things until today. It's all because words have power. But the opposite is also true. Sometimes one encouraging word, one encouraging phrase, one encouraging sentence can change someone's entire week or entire month, entire year, or even life. A simple, you know what, I'm praying for you. A simple like, you know what, I thought of you this week and I just want to tell you that I prayed for you. You know what, God is not finished with you yet. Keep going, keep fighting. I believe in you. And you can do this. Don't panic. Life is hard, but I know you can get it through. You know, if you heard those words, it will also help you to keep going in life. Those things can become exactly what someone needed to hear. That's because words have power, but encouragement is more powerful. I remember one day I was working, and then Kale came to my office. We were just having a chat, and then suddenly he said, "Dad, you're confusing." It's like, what? What confusing you're telling me? Sometimes you tell me I'm a good boy, I'm a responsible kuya, I'm a good boy to Nico, I'm a good son, and sometimes one time you told me I'm irresponsible. I was like, wait a minute. Did I say that? Yeah, you're confusing. And that hit me. And then I tried to explain, son, you know what? I don't mean that you are irresponsible. I mean that sometimes we forget to be responsible. So it's not really you, but it's really the act of being irresponsible. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to get out of trouble. I'm trying to explain myself to him. But man, he caught me. Words affected him. My words. Words from his dad. And of course, I said, son, I called him, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I said those words. I'm sorry because daddy's not sometimes careful, but you are not responsible. I believe in you. You are a good kuya. You prepare breakfast for Nico, for your breakfast. You clean your room, you make your bed, clean your toys. You are responsible. And I have to really assure him again and again, because that thing really stuck in his mind for weeks. So, that conversation reminded me, our words carry more weight than we can realize. But here's also what I realized. If words have the power to wound, words have the power to heal and build people. Yes, words have the power, but encouragement is more powerful. So Kale, this is another story, but Kale, when he started piano. He played piano for, I think, more than 1.5 years already. And I think the recent recital he have, I think that's his third recital. So he's beginner in piano. But when I saw him play piano, I said, you know what? You have the potential. You can be like Barry one day. Well, I play piano, not like good as Barry. Barry is here, I'm here, right? Yeah. But I know what the capacity of my son, okay? So, preparing for his recital a few weeks ago, I encouraged him, my wife and I encouraged him, you know what? You have to play the goodness of God. And he said, Mom, Dad, Mom, Dad. I don't know why they talk like that. Wait. That's so hard, okay? I cannot do it because I only do this. Son, we encourage him, son, you can do it. We believe in you. I know you can do it. I don't want to make a mistake. I don't want people to laugh at me. I don't want to go there and then, I get froze and then people will laugh at me. I said, son, that will not happen. You're overthinking. I know you can do it. And then I said, okay. Can I just do it with my right hand? Just the melody and then son, goodness of God, you can play it with two hands. And then he keeps on making excuses. He was so discouraged. And I said, okay, let's do it for 3 weeks. Okay? I want to do it. Do your part. I will help you. I will sit with you. I will play with you. I will be there for you. Just do what you can do. So 3 weeks after, he did the verse and 2 chorus. Intro, verse, 2 chorus, and then outro. I said, wow, son. Good job. Okay, you're ready. 2 weeks from now, you'll be doing your piano recitals. You'll be good. Mom came. Mom said, where's the bridge? What do you mean, Mom? That's enough, Mom. No. And Kale said, Mom, Daddy said only verse and then chorus. No, you have to include the bridge. Then Kale again, frustrated. Oh, Mom, it's too late. 2 weeks to go. I cannot do it. I cannot do it. Of course, Mom knows best. Mom insisted. Do it. Son, don't worry. We can do this. So you already know the verse. You already know the chorus. Let's just... and then Mom said, I know you can do it. I've heard you played it. You just have to practice. And then a week after, it was not perfect, but Kale did it. From verse 1, intro, verse, chorus, to bridge, and then chorus, and then outro. Now, it's not perfect, but I encourage him. Mom, help him. I help him. I sat with him, played with him, encouraged him through all the process. And last week, last week I think, Kale did his recital. Let's watch this. Now, I'm not bragging my son, okay? I am communicating a point. There was a point when Cale wanted to change the song. There was one time that said, "Can I just do Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star?" Because he was so discouraged, he was so frustrated. This is so hard, and few days to go to my recital. This is so hard, and he complaining. He's not believing on himself. He's afraid. To people laughing at him. I am trying to communicate a point. What changed in the process? Cale did not change the song. Cale did not change the piano. Cale did not do anything, his techniques, his style. What changed is his confidence. His confidence built up, went up, boost. It's because of the encouragement of his mom and dad. The same like you. Your confidence grows because someone believed in you even before you believe in yourself. Words have power. But always remember, encouragement is more powerful. I think all of us here need encouragement. Every person in this room needs encouragement. Every person in this room wanted someone that will tell them, "I believe in you." Even before we believe in ourselves. Someone that will remind us, "I'm praying for you." Someone that will tell us, "You can do this. You can fight. You can win this. Don't give up. Keep fighting. You can get this through. I am praying for you and I believe in you." Every one of us knows what it's like to need encouragement. At some point of our life, you felt encouraged. You were down. And because of that, someone that encouraged you, you're here now. What happened to Cale happens to all of us. Everyone needs encouragement. Every one of us have moments where we wanted to give up. Moments when we question and wonder, can I really do this? Is there hope in this life? Maybe you're a student. Student thinking like, is it worth it? Now I'm stuck in this school. I don't know if I'll graduate, or I don't know if I'll get a good job. I don't know if I can have a better future. Maybe you're a parent. Parents wondering if you could raise your kids the right path, the right way, that they will not rebel against you. Maybe you're a spouse, a husband, or a wife, that you're trying hard to help your marriage grow, and yet you get exhausted because of the pressures of this world. Maybe you're struggling financially, and you're thinking like, you know what, my debt, my bill is already here. I need help. I cannot survive with this. Maybe you're battling anxiety because you're scared of what tomorrow may bring. You're grieving today, and you can't find light in this dark situation that you are in. Maybe you're carrying some troubles in you today, and no one else really understands you. So here's the reality, folks. We never know what battle someone is fighting when they walk through this door. When they go to church, you don't know. They might be smiling. Maybe the person beside you today have cried to sleep last night because of some things that they've been carrying. Maybe the person you see in the ministry, welcoming you in the Life Link, preparing all the food there, teaching the kids and the worship team, are really actually struggling with some heavy burden in them. Maybe, you know what? Some people, they will mask themselves with laughters and smiles. The person that can be loud, yeah, you know what? Maybe that person is really just hiding behind those laughters and smile, and just trying to make, or asking God that to give them strength to make through this another week. That's why words matter. Your words matter. Because encouraging words can become exactly what someone else's need at this very moment. Encouraging words is what they have been waiting to keep going in life. That's why Paul said, I only have one verse. Paul said to the church is in Thessalonica. He said this, encourage one another and build each other up, just as in fact you are doing. I'll just focus on this verse and we'll be done. Okay? Now, I remember I shared last week that there are nearly 61 on one another commands in the New Testament. Those are commands. Those are not options. These are the commands. There are 2 commands here. Encourage one another, each other, and build each other up. Okay? There are 2 commands that I want to focus today. Okay? Now, let's take this one line at a time. Paul said to the church in Thessalonica, remember, if you are a disciple, if you're a follower of Jesus, you are part of the church. And Paul is addressing this to the Christians, to the church in Thessalonica. And this is addressing to Life Community Church, the members of Life Community Church here. Okay? So he is telling you and me, encourage one another. The word encourage here in Greek literally means to come alongside with someone. Encourage means you walk with someone. Encouragement, you are not away or far from that, or distant from that someone. You are encouraging one another. You walk along with the someone. How? Because why? Because you want to strengthen that someone. You want to comfort that someone. You want to remind that someone about the promises of God, about the faithfulness of God, about the goodness of God. And you want to remind that someone that that person is not going in life alone, not fighting the battles alone. That is what Paul is saying. Encourage one another. Tell that person that you are there for them. Tell that person that you're praying for him or her. Tell that person that you will walk in life with him or her. Paul is saying to you and me, encourage one another. Walk alongside, to come and walk alongside with that someone. And notice what Paul said here, okay? I want you to notice this one. Paul didn't say that encourage one another when they ask for encouragement. No. Paul just straight say, encourage one another. Don't wait that someone, you know what, I'm so discouraged. Can you encourage me? Don't wait for that. Because each person here sitting, I'm telling you, you need encouragement. Who doesn't want encouragement? Stand up and go. I think all of us here needs encouragement. Understand? So you don't have to wait. You know what? I'm just waiting to encourage you because I feel like you're okay. No. Paul said, encourage someone. Because the truth is, this world is full of discouragement. Discouragement is part of this broken world. Encouragement is not natural. It is against the world. Discouragement is part of this broken world. Understand? If you're saying, where you come from? Earth. Oh, those people there are discouraged. You will not hear, where you came from? Earth. Oh, those people there are always encouraged. No. Every person here needs encouragement. Okay? Every one of us felt or experienced discouragement at some point of our life. Every one of us will feel discouraged at some point of our life. That's why we need encouragement. You may be a student or a parent or a husband or a wife. You will become discouraged one day. A pastor. I get discouraged sometimes. Or always. But thank you for your encouragement. It's so exciting. I will receive, Pastor, I've been praying for you. Whew. Pastor, thank you for what you're doing. It's so encouraging. I need that. No? Your life group leaders. Your life group leaders also, sometimes they get discouraged. Messaging them, I appreciate what you're doing. I appreciate your sacrifices. I appreciate what you're... I am a pastor, but they're also pastors too. They're pastoring the life group. They do most of the work in your life group. So, every one of us here needs encouragement. That's why encouragement is not just a spiritual gift. Don't tell the person, you know what, you really have a spiritual gift. What is it? Encouragement. No, it is a duty and responsibility of every believer of Jesus. If you follow Jesus, if you accepted Jesus, if you committed your life to Jesus, your responsibility is to be a source of encouragement. Clear? But Paul didn't stop there. Paul said, encourage one another. And then he said, build each other up. And I love this picture. This is the picture that I've been telling you earlier. Paul uses the language of construction. Build. Build each other up. Now, I told you, think about the house. You don't build the house by tearing it apart. You build the house one concrete at a time. One firewall, drywall at a time. One skeleton at a time. Ano tawag yan, Jin? Building at a time, no? Frame at a time. One room at a time. One brick at a time. Okay? In the same way, healthy churches are built. One encouraging word at a time. One prayer at a time. One conversation at a time. One act of kindness at a time. Every encouraging word you speak is another brick that builds the wall. Every encouraging action that you do is a brick that builds the wall. So Paul is saying, encourage one another, be intentional, be the source of encouragement, not the source of gossip, not the source of rumor, not the source of intrigue, not the source of negative thoughts, not the source of discouragement. Encourage one another and build every word that must come to your mouth must be encouraging to someone, must build someone's up. There's no such thing as neutral. It's either you're a source of encouragement or discouragement. It's either you're a source of building people up or breaking people down. Then Paul ended this verse. This is how he ended. Just as in fact you are doing. Now, I love how Paul ended this verse. Paul did not correct the church in Thessalonica. He didn't say, encourage one another because you are not encouraging one another. No. Paul said, just as in fact you are doing. It is part of your culture already. So I encourage you to encourage one another, to keep doing what you're doing. He was encouraging them. Keep doing the lifestyle, the culture that you have there in Thessalonica. In other words, encouragement was not just a one-time event. Encouragement is a lifestyle, is a culture. We don't encourage people because they are discouraged. No. We encourage people because we are called to be the source of encouragement. We encourage people because that is part of our lifestyle. We encourage people because that is part of our culture as a church. Now imagine if people describe Life Community Church. They would describe Life Community Church not as, you know what, I like that church. They have a great music. That's good, I like it. You know what, I like the church. They have a good-looking pastor. Just kidding. I like the church because they have food during the after service. Wow, imagine if people would describe Life Community Church. That church is full of very encouraging people. Whew. I don't know, for some reason, when I entered to the door, I was expecting something. I wasn't expecting. I was expecting, but you know, I don't know what I'm gonna be there. But the love, the encouragement, the welcome, wow. So this week, Ron and I spent time with someone last Tuesday. And I asked that person, how did you learn about Life Community Church? And that person said, you know what? I just came. I want to check it out. Because the church that I went, usually go, they not fit with my schedule. So I tried. And that's the first church that's the first non-Catholic church I tried. Then when I came, I sat beside someone. Oh, I asked someone, can I sit with you? And then that someone is Agnes. I said, come on, sit. After the service, that person, she didn't leave me. After the service, she helped me get some coffee, something. Helped me sat there, have a conversation, we talk. The following Sunday, hey, come, have a seat here. And then the following Sunday, since then, I never miss. Since then, the first time I came to Life Community Church, first non-Catholic church, first, somehow, this is new to me, but because of that person who is so encouraging, I never left. I found home. Imagine if every person that will visit our church will experience that. Oh man, we're gonna fill this place. We're gonna fill this place, not because we want to, but because that person need a community, a family that will help them face life. Wouldn't it be beautiful if people describe Life Community Church not because of our music, not because of our preaching, not because of our food, not because of but they would describe us a very encouraging church. And that is the church that Paul envisioned. A church where people would say, you know what? The first time I heard, I'm praying for you. First time I heard from a church where they said, I believe in you. You're not alone. We are on this together. And I believe that is what the church that God is building here in Life Community Church. With that, I have another challenge for you. Are you ready? Encourage. How many? Well, sometimes you are cheating. I will encourage my husband. I will encourage my kid. I will encourage my younger kid. That's 3 people already. No. Let me clarify, okay? Not part of your family because that's your part of your nature. You have to be a source of encouragement to your family, okay? I know. My siblings. No. We are 4, so I have 3 already. Not part of your family, okay? But be a source of encouragement. Now, think about that someone again. Now, add 2 more to make it 3. Now, I didn't say next month, next year, or when life is convenient. This week, be a source of encouragement to someone this week. Okay? So every single day, tomorrow when you wake up, can you include this in your prayer? Lord, who is that someone that you want me to encourage today? Okay? Lord, who is that someone that you're sending me to be a source of blessing and encouragement today? Man, I'm telling you, you must pick up. You must be a source of blessing. Yes, it could be your spouse, okay? It could be your kids. It could be your husband. It could be your wife. It could be your roommates. It could be your classmates. It could be your coworker. It could be anyone, okay? I'm okay with that. But if you could go out beyond because you have to be a source of encouragement to your family. Now, it could be your life group leader. It could be your life group member or life group mates. It could be that person that you taught last week. It could be someone who's carrying some burden today. It could be someone who needs encouragement. Send them a text message. Invite them for a coffee. Call them. Have a short conversation with them. Or you can write a note. You can tell them specifically that you appreciate them. Wow, that's big. You know what? I appreciate you. Sometimes you have to remind them of God's faithfulness. A verse that says that, you know what? I'm praying for you. Sometimes you have to remind them of God's goodness. Or sometimes you can remind them that they are not alone in this life. You can remind them that you are there for them when they need it. So, remember, encouragement doesn't have to be complicated. Encouragement doesn't have to be dramatic. Encouragement can be simple. One sincere sentence will change someone else's life. So before you leave today, don't ask, oh, who will send me encouragement tomorrow? It's not about you, okay? Oh, I think that person will send me encouragement. No, I'm telling you, be the source of encouragement, okay? Sometimes we're thinking now, you know what, Lord, who will send me encouragement this week? I know you need encouragement. I get it. And I encourage you now. But you must be the source of encouragement. Okay? Because healthy church is built with that. One word or sentence of encouragement at a time. Now imagine. I really want you to imagine. Now, imagine if every one of us accept this challenge. Every one of you, every one of you will encourage 3 people. Maybe that person that you haven't seen, alas 3 kaninang umaga, no? I can't, someone came to me in my mind, and I said, I thought of you and I prayed for you. I prayed for them. I sent a message. I prayed for them. They didn't reply, but at least I prayed for them. I just want to encourage them that I thought of them. But imagine if each of us here will do that thing. 3 this week. Will intentionally encourage someone this week. Oh man, my goodness, I can't imagine. I mean, wow. Imagine that. Imagine if each of us, every person here will encourage 3 this week. It's amazing. It's amazing. You will make an impact this week. So again, imagine. If you will send someone, I'm praying for you. I'm there for you. I'll be here for you if you need me. Can we go for a coffee? Can we have a talk? I believe in you. You know what? What happened? Let's just forget it. Let's just move forward and let's try again. Let's reconnect. Let's rebuild this relationship. How do you think would people feel? How do you think would you feel? How do you think people would see you? How do you think people would see us? So I want you to imagine that. It's just amazing to see each one of us will send someone an encouraging word this week. I just don't want you to just put this in your mind and then, good, Paul. Encourage one another, build each other's up, and just, in fact, you're doing. I want you to put this into action. I want you to apply this in your life. So, my church, this is how a healthy community are built. This is how healthy churches are built. One encouraging word at a time. One strengthened life at a time. One. another. So as you live the day, think about that person. 3, as you wake up tomorrow, think about those people.